today I'm going to talk about delphiniums. They're also known as larkspur, and it's this blue flower here. Its genus name is from the ancient Greek delphinium, meaning dolphin, because of its dolphin-shaped flowers, according to Wikipedia. Delphinium is a genus of about 300 species of perennial flowering plants in the family Ranunculaceae. So perhaps the ranunculus is related to it. It is native to the northern hemisphere and on high mountains of tropical Africa. All members of the genus Delphinium are toxic to humans and livestock. Habitat. The species, with short stems and few flowers, are commonly found in prairies and sagebrush steppes. Taller or more robust species with many flowers are more often found in forests. Species like Delphinium occidentale. The leaves are deeply lobed with 3 to 7 toothed pointed lobes in a palmate shape. The main stem is upright, tall, and varies from 10 centimeters to 2 meters tall. In June or July in the northern hemisphere, it has many flowers of blue, purple, red, yellow, or white. The flowers are bilaterally symmetrical, have many stamens. In most species, each flower has 5 petal-like sepals, which grows together to form a hollow pocket with a spur at the end. There are 4 true petals within the sepals. The seeds are small and often shiny black. The plants flower from late spring to late summer and are pollinated by butterflies and bees. Despite the toxicity, the delphinium species are used as food plants by larvae of some moth species, such as dot moth and small angle shades. Ecology. Delphiniums can attract butterflies and other pollinators. Delphiniums are cultivated as ornamental plants for traditional and native plant gardens, providing height at the back of summer borders with roses, lilies, and geraniums. Numerous cultivars are used for cut flowers and floristry. They are said to tolerate deer. Or perhaps deer may not be able to tolerate it. Toxicity. All parts of these plants are toxic to humans, especially younger parts, causing severe digestive discomfort if ingested, and skin irritation when taken in large doses, especially the seed, that contains up to 1.4% of alkaloids. Larkspur is a significant cause of cattle poisoning on rangelands in the western U.S. Larkspur is more common in high elevation areas, and many ranchers delay moving their cattle onto ranges until late summer. Toxicity of the plants is then reduced if they wait. Death is through cardiotoxic and neuromuscular blocking effects, and can occur within a few hours of ingestion. All parts of the plant contain various diterpenoid alkaloids and are very poisonous. So it is very beautiful. It is just good to take precautions and research anything. I wasn't going to try to eat it or anything. I just thought it was so beautiful and I wanted to do a presentation on it. Here are the new little buds. And I believe that's what they're saying. It opens up. Or maybe those are the used buds. And then here are the new buds for sure. So they're rounded. And then it just blooms from the bottom up. And so these must be the spent flowers. And I'm going to see if these indeed are the seeds when they blacken, if they blacken, and collect them. So it's been said the uses: the juice of the flowers, especially of D. consolida, mixed with alum, gives blue ink. Now alum, I don't know if alum is just something, an old term for something, or if it's the root name for aluminum. But regardless, you could like take the petals and crush it in the middle of a book and have pretty blue petals, or you could just leave it as a decorative plant that draws in honeybees and butterflies, which is why I grew it in the first place. I wanted to draw in butterflies, and secondly, it had such a beautiful, gorgeous column. I bought this plant from one of the big box stores, and it was just one stalk, and it was half this height, and now it's about 3.5 feet tall, and it is blooming all the time. I didn't even know about these secondary branches that are coming up. So it's blooming now. It's got 3 main stalks of blooms, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 secondary stalks, and it just keeps making more and more plants from just one plant at the bottom here. So what I'm gonna do, knowing this now, is I may leave it in here because I don't plan on eating it. However, I call it the food forest. So I may move it to an area where I only have flowers, or I may move it to the front yard, because at this moment I don't really have too many things that are edible in the front. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but being that it's perennial, it's a good plant to have because it comes back year after year. So, and I do want to draw in pollinators, and besides that, it is stunning. It's one of the few flowers that's blue. I mean, blue and white right here. Of course, they said that it has many colors. I'm not going to eat this. I'm going to teach my kids, don't touch this and don't eat this. And you know, I think that's good, just educating your children. And that's why I'm providing this, because I was researching it because it's so stunning, and all the multitudinous entire column of flowers. I just wanted to research what kind of species it is, and what value or what use it may have. And little did I know until I researched it that it does indeed have some poisonous, but you know, this is a common plant that people grow in their gardens, so be it. Oh, here are a pair of hummingbirds. Oh my goodness, this one's just feet away from me. I love it. Hopefully they get some of this. And you know what looks so beautiful, and it was just by accident, by no plan of mine, because I wanted to add this beautiful flower to my garden. I planted this blue. I planted the delphinium next to my feijoa, and my feijoa is blooming these beautiful pinkish red flowers, and they look stunning together. Don't they? I think they look beautiful. So the main point is that you don't just grow flowers in a garden. You don't want to grow, you're not going to just grow things in your garden just to eat. There's going to be things that are for looks, for beauty, for scents, for pollination, for drawing in pollinators. So yeah, I mean, having this plant here is not an issue. It's no worse than foxgloves or other things. Not everything is edible. So there we are. Have a great day.